From the PEP Radio Newsroom, here's the news blast for this hour. Attorneys General from 28 states sent a letter to the NCAA Tuesday urging the organization to strip records and titles from transgender women who competed in women's collegiate sports. Arizona Attorney General Kris Mayes was not among the group, but at least one state politician still finds himself in the crosshairs of the debate. U.S. Senator Rubén Gallego, once viewed as a staunch ally of Arizona's LGBTQ plus community, is facing sharp backlash after stating that transgender athletes should not participate in school sports aligning with their gender identity. In a turnabout from his previous comments, Gallego, a Democrat, called concerns about fairness and safety in women's sports legitimate, telling Politico in a May 29th interview, "We love you, we want you to be part of our community, but this is just the one place you can't play. Let's find other activities for you to be involved in." Gallego argued that decisions about transgender athlete participation should be made by local school boards and athletic associations rather than the federal government. His comments align with a growing group of centrist Democrats who have expressed concerns about competitive fairness in youth athletics, while maintaining support for transgender individuals in other areas of life. Tuesday's letter was signed by Republican attorneys general and stated that there is no doubt that the women forced to compete against biological males in female events were impacted negatively and unfairly disadvantaged. Advocacy groups that once supported Gallego's campaigns swiftly condemned the senator's remarks, calling them harmful to transgender youth. Phoenix Pride, a Valley advocacy organization that was founded in 1981, said the comments were hurtful and, quote, a betrayal, warning that statements like Gallego's can damage the self-esteem of transgender youth and contribute to mental health struggles. When our already vulnerable transgender youth need his protection, he has instead chosen to make comments that could easily lead individuals to self-harm or worse, the organization said in a statement. Urging leaders to prioritize inclusion over exclusion, Equality Arizona President Michael Soto said Gallego's stance aligned him with those who spread fear and misinformation for political gain. Caitlin Contreras, a political scientist with the ACLU of Arizona, said Gallego's remarks double down on a larger strategy to push transgender people out of public and civic life. Gallego's office did not respond to a request for further comment. The senator's remarks mark a departure from his past record of supporting LGBTQ plus rights. As a member of the House, Gallego co-sponsored the Equality Act, opposed federal restrictions on transgender athletes, and frequently attended LGBTQ plus community events during campaign seasons. Gallego's remarks came in the wake of national headlines from San Jose State University, where the women's volleyball team forfeited a match in support of a transgender athlete's participation. The incident led to walkouts and public statements by university officials defending the volleyball player and condemning what they described as hateful and harmful attacks, underscoring how debates over transgender inclusion in sports remain deeply divisive on campuses. The debate also comes amid renewed scrutiny of Leah Thomas, the former University of Pennsylvania swimmer, whose records were stripped by the school under new policies banning transgender women from competing in certain women's categories. The ruling has drawn national attention, fueling discussions over fairness and inclusion in competitive sports. That's the news blast at this hour. PEP Radio is now available on Alexa. Simply tell your device, "Alexa, play PEP Radio." You can also find us on Roku, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, and on the Live 365 app. If you are watching the video version of our news reports on YouTube, be sure to drop us a comment and subscribe to our channel. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.